To help give us a perspective on the Planet X transit through the southern skies, let's return to Jaco van der Warp's second slide. When we presented the second slide, the one where we are looking from the South Pole out into space, we're doing so at an angle of approximately 60 degrees up from the horizon. When we do so, our estimate places Planet X in the constellation of Pictor. The arcing line of the orbit suggests that Planet X will follow a steady, plodding course as it moves from left to right towards the constellation Vela. However, this is not the case because of two reasons. First, the manner in which the Earth rotates on its poles as it relates to our view of the night sky. And secondly, because Planet X is in a comet-like orbit that is steeply inclined to the ecliptic. We therefore estimate that by August 2010, Planet X will enter the constellation of Carina, where it will begin to speed up a bit, as is the case with comet-like orbits. During this time, the distance between Planet X and the Sun will be decreasing, while at the same time the angle of its orbit will be increasing. This decreasing distance and increasing angle will continue and even speed up as Planet X approaches the ecliptic. Assuming Planet X continues following this orbital path, regardless of what type of object it may be, the fact is it's going to be heading towards the Milky Way, and that creates a whole new kind of viewing problem. When viewing an object in the night sky, you must be able to differentiate between it and the star field behind it. To illustrate the complexity of this, let's assume that you are going to a candlelight vigil to meet a friend. You know what your friend looks like, and you know he or she will be holding a candle. But when you arrive, spotting your friend becomes a very difficult proposition. The same holds true with Planet X. At this time, it is about to pass through the most magnificent candlelight vigil, if you will, in our night sky, the Milky Way. With that in mind, let's return to our second image of the South Pole view. Here we see Planet X slowly making its way along its orbital path towards the constellation Vela. In this slide, we are showing you the position of Planet X relative to the South Pole point of view. Now, let's take the same panel slide and increase the brightness. The light gray area that runs through the right side of the image from the constellation Vela down through to the constellation Canis Major is the Milky Way. So not only is Planet X twice the distance from our Sun as Jupiter, it is passing through an area of the sky that receives less than 2% of our attention, and one with a very dense background star field at that. Ergo, what you've got is the proverbial Planet X needle in a cosmic haystack. So who will officially announce the discovery of Planet X? Certainly not some run-by fruiter with a cell phone. Rather, we believe that honor will most likely go to Project Wormwood, a planetary defense group at the Learmonth Solar Observatory, located on the northwest cape of Western Australia. Now let's move on to the most likely worst-case Planet X flyby scenario.